Good girl. Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Nice try. Still in one piece.
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. Though Moss the he offers little in the way of alas.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course.
Glad to help, but
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. You see, and so
that's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good...
Fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Joseph's fine. He's sounding...
A good man. Thank you for putting...
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive.
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never off now. Where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fierce. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Let's go. Faster!
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first. Help me. Farewell. Enough.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashics snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty. You're finished! Fine hand. Fire and... Get him! Soil and stone! To me, boy! Let's try.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one...
Martha!
Is something wrong?
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Mad dogs. How do? Much obliged.
This
He's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as you can.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
My lord, there's someone... Oscar?
It is an honor. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the fight.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oath.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire?
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way. Thank the Finder.
And some of your number served as shield.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, It would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? It's over! Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back.
Battle's over. I'll have any man who ain't in need of treatment himself come and help you with the wounded.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough. That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in. You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me.
I was just on my way to see him.
It seems the hideaway is lost.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Ah, were you able to locate?
We were indeed, lawsman.
Very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way.
Ah. But that do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's...
About how she somehow...
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. The Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realms. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate.
Oh. He's more than an ally. He's a friend. Sorry for that, but hopefully you'll agree.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Velis.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. You're second up.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a stat. No point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more, just imagine it. Good, I won't make a copy, nah.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself.
Don't you worry about me, son. I've been working day and night since I was half your age. And I'll still be here when you're long gone. I owe you one, August 2.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, what'll it be? And?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming!
All right, there's. How's that?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. You're a gent. Right then. There we the Telemon Malembic. And it works.
Very impressive. There's...
Don't be... Why don't you let me take a look at that?
What kind?
Well, we thought we might use it. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit.
Well...
That's the spirit. Well?
It certainly feels...
Right?
Thank you.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. And I'm telling you,
clouds. You'd think the people here had never seen us.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Welcome, welcome. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. I'll be here if you need me.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme.
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
The two soldiers were carrying
More arrived from the captain.
My lord, my lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but they've taken so many.
A Kashik, but...
Ultimus Thrall. And what of your mistress?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charge. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here. It's all we have.
What we have left is our lives.
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk.
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin... And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivor. You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family and more. I heard a pack of them...
Leave that to her.
Don't leave me, Pa.
Did you see the
creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joe.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
The two soldiers were carrying another.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Fly, Ambrosia. I see them. With me! It's
Should I climb?
Save your strength. You're finished. Farewell. Sick 'em.
Do you think...
There are always more. But I'd say we've done...
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their post.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love, and the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
No.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I...
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest. When did you get so big?
Did you see that?
What's all that?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here you are. You earned this. Here you are. You earned this. All done?
Was wondering when you had owls from all our friends thanking you. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the...
Let's see. Storm's still crying out the nations are still in chaos. And the
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, now's not the time to say. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you.
It seems the hideaway's lost its
Blasted
appetite.
but... Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out.
Are you sure it's me you're looking?
I'm all the... You remember... So I thought I...
It wasn't a straight...
Yeah, but this is my...
I've never been... So?
A fried mortress of skyworm. Recipe seemed only...
Yvonne said the recipe's in the colour...
Ah, kindly old fella who...
Fine. And if he does, I'll see...
You do...
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
The young man did...
That's actually why I'm here.
Now, Skyworm is a somewhat antiquated...
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands.
So we know where to look.
Saint's Bonnet, I gather, I may add.
Meaning that if...
Best of luck, Clive, and...
Sid, perhaps you...
I can certainly try.
It's not who. I borrowed them to my first thought, which almost... I don't... They were in...
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what... Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble.
It's all right.
book of saying she'd never do business with baddies. So I wanted to ask her, she'd never give your tongue a...
Don't worry.
Oh,
Of course. Lady Karen.
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing...
Can't complain. What exactly? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care.
Just...
Oh. Are you?
All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? Look, but that woman is no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon...
Of course.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into Tyre?
I spoke with...
What did she...
That the rumors were unfounded, along with some other things. And while it sounds...
Oh, I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why...